Can we finally reach the open plains? And then I'll fix the sprites. Yeah, we're definitely going to the open plains now. Alright, we nailed it. Yeah, I can't believe I didn't think of that. That's crazy. Shifting my mindset into, like, there are multiple portals now is kind of... It's always been one. We made it. We made it to the open plains, and we can even go back to the temperate forest by going through this portal. Here we are back in the temperate forest being attacked by bears. Amazing. Okay, finally. And basically we just need to get the portal to look right, which we made a new script earlier. Load active portal, and then we can just do, well, we might as well split this into two, I guess. There we go. So we just set it for the active portal when we load, and that actually works for both loading and returning to previous levels. Although, wait a minute. What? I thought we didn't want to do this if we return to a previous level. We'll just see how it is now. And so entrance portals. I'm not sure what I need to do about these particles. We want everything enabled by default and constantly, so that's the same, just as long as we enable it in create, right? But these are emitters, and the emitters can only exist in one place at once, right? We need extra emitters. I need to make 8 new particle emitters. I don't think I need a new particle system. Let's see. Particles. P system 6 is... We do need a new particle system. Okay then. We need a... This is an exit portal particle system. We need a... How many particle systems am I up to now? This is going to be number 8. Wait, how does this work? If the particles object is persistent, pretty sure it was commented out in here as well. We would just need to update the particle system depths when we load a new level. If the object's going to be persistent, then we need to update that stuff. Okay. But first I just want to get these particles working. So we're making a system 8, and we're going to make 8 more emitters to go in it. We got 26. Jesus. Why don't I put these in order? Because they're ordered by the particle system they belong to. That's weird. Except 7. Why is it in 7? What is 7? The fountain, right. Okay, we're now going to particle system 8, and we're making 8 new emitters. Ah. Okay. And then we got to, so we're going from 27 to 34. Portal entrance. Particle system 8. Oh, we update it when we create the object. Oh, well, that's smart. We don't need to do that at all. We're already doing it. Could have done a replace all in this case. 27 through 34 or something. Okay, there's probably more setup that I need to do for the emitters in here, I would imagine. Something about emitters here. Louise, okay. Probably, do I have to do anything here as well? Oh no, the particles themselves. Or wait, there is something. Okay, yeah. Um, 27 through 34. Is it just the same as what I just did? Probably. What the fuck is that? Oh, okay. We didn't. We do have that here. Why is this so confusing? It's like there's an extra thing in here. Okay. We probably do need it. Okay. Okay. Portal fires on the entrance portal should be automatically lit. And what was the other thing I was doing? Can't remember. The lighting isn't going to be working yet. Oh, there is no entrance portal in this map, is there? Yeah, it's kind of cool because of the exploration possibilities it opens up as well. You're not just like trapped in the current level so much as you could decide like, oh, you know what, I just feel like exploring. I'll just go look at some of the previous levels again or something. There's players who will probably enjoy that, who will just enjoy exploring. Okay. That looks pretty badass. We'll just raise the sparks a little bit. Pretty good though. Okay, so that's working. I've totally lost track. I don't know what else I need to be testing anymore. There was something else. Holy shit. Okay, we got some big problems here. I don't think the exit portal fires did that. If only I could remember which one was which. Guessing the first one's probably the fire, the second one's probably the sparks. The flickering is more of an issue right now. And we want to get the lighting working, right? Don't even seem to change that for the sparks. Only the fire. 1 multiplied by time. Huh. But I have a feeling it's probably this one based on past experience. I don't see how it could be this, really, considering we're not actually adjusting it based on the timescale. It's only the other one. So this probably is not going to change anything. I don't even know what the blend mode of the sparks is. Okay. Oh, that did fix it. No more weird. Nope, it's still flickering. It's doing it a bit less, but it's still doing it sometimes. There it is. Oh, okay, so I don't think it is that, actually. Number? That's the number of them. Oh boy. What is causing this? Usually, it's the interval going too low. Do we have, is there something else where the interval is changing? Well, these are the only fire particles on screen right now, so. Emitters. These ones are the only ones that are enabled. It has to be something to do with this. Holy spark. The number of holy sparks doesn't even change. The number of holy fire is changing. Is it the number of holy fire? What if we just don't do that? You know what I'm saying? It's the ones that have the additive blend mode. It draws, basically, it's not able to switch off additive blend mode quickly enough, and it draws other sprites with that same blend mode still enabled. Is it still doing it? I kind of blinked. Oh my god, what? That hasn't made any difference. That's crazy. It just doesn't like these emitters specifically. What if, you know, because I'm not modifying this stuff by, I'm not compensating it by, for delta time. Not modifying it with the delta time multiplier. What if I did? Because, I don't know, maybe that's the thing. Because that doesn't make any sense, because that's the number of them. And this is just 0.2. It's not even modified by time. Yeah, this doesn't make any sense. Is it the life? Holy spark, where's holy fire? There. What if it's the life? I don't know. That doesn't make any sense. Gotta be fine now, right? Slowed it down so much. Yeah. I'm not able to replicate it now. So we just want to basically just want to take that number as low as possible until we get the bug, and then that's it. So okay. Doesn't seem to be any issues there. We don't have any randomness on it either. But it's better for testing. Zero 0.2 was bugged. 2.5 or maybe 3, play it safe and go for 0.3. If 0.3 works, I'll probably just keep it at 0.3. Also, it gives me wiggle room, I guess, and the more particle emitters I'm adding, the more time it takes. Or something like that, I guess, because it was fine before until I added more particle emitters. Okay, fingers crossed this actually works. Well, the game froze for a second. Freaked me out. Yeah, doesn't seem to be any flickering at 0.3. I think I'll just stick to 0.3. Anyway, so now the fires are always lit on the entrance portal so that you know the entrance portal is always active. You can always use that one, but you can't use this one until you activate it. Or at least that will be true when I make it true. By setting open back to false. Okay, and oh, the lighting. The entrance portal doesn't have any lighting yet. What the fuck is going on here? Right, now the, wait a minute, case portal entrance. Now the entrance portal will have lighting if I don't screw up everything. What have I done? Case portal entrance. Is that like an extra bracket for no reason? Oh, that's why it looked weird. Okay, I think it should be good now. load back into this map. And fast. Oh, we're still getting the flickering? You're kidding me. Fast forwards till nighttime. There we go. Now this one emits light as well. Okay, we're still getting the flickering. I'm gonna just crank it up to like 0.5 again, I guess. We can't be doing with that. Bit of a shame that we can't have as many sparks, but okay. At least we're not going to have a weird flickery game. Yep, no flickering this time. Alright, cool. Take a look at this at night one more time. And then I'll disable those debug things on the UI. And I guess I will release this build. Seems kind of crazy to say, but I think this build is pretty good. I think it all works for the most part. That's kind of crazy. I'll crank the version number. Wait, I want to delete that stuff off the UI first. It's in the same place. Version 0.5.5.8. All right, compile it with YYC. Those load times back to the previous level are going to be insane when compiled with YYC. Hell yeah, pretty successful day. There's probably going to be some like little minor bugs with it and stuff to iron out over the next few days or whatever as I test it, but pretty sure it works for the most part. Maybe we can try running all the way to the final map and running all the way back to the beginning again or something. To turn everyone into guards and run to the end of the game. The crazy thing is I think you can actually do that. That's yeah, that might actually kind of be viable. The speed run might be just to turn everybody into guards and run to the end of the game. It might not be a very good speed run. Oh no, wait a minute, you have to open the portals. What am I thinking? I got so used to the portals being opened automatically, or open by default, that I forgot how the game actually plays. yeah, this is a really, really cool feature to have for sure. And I'm actually going to stop at a somewhat reasonable time today, instead of coding all night. Could have called them return portals, I guess. Entrance portals. I mean, if we've got exit portals, it kind of makes sense to have entrance portals to go with that. Google Drive is freaking out again. It's going to be nice when I can upload the builds to Steam. Do this all through Steam playtests. Oh, did my internet go down again? No. Not yet. Well, the stream says it's still live. I haven't been disconnected from chat. Yeah, my internet's been weird today. Okay, there we go. Version 0.5.5.8 is now available for Ko-fi members to download. And a pretty great version it is indeed. I will just try running it myself real quick. Do a quick test. Wow, those loading times are insane. Okay. What the fuck? I can't even click on it. Oh. Yeah, no, I'm still I can't believe it. I got so used to it being open by default. Yeah, ultimately maybe it should have some sort of a message. If you click on it when it's... But if you click on it before activating it, it tells you to, like, unlock the portal stones, or maybe we just teach that in the tutorial and let everyone else figure it out. Pretty obvious what a portal stone would be for, isn't it? It's me that needs it. Oh, I didn't update the message. Fuck. Gotta update the on-screen message. Right, I'll do that real quick. That'll be the last thing I do. At least the functionality is there. I'll make a save in the next map too, so we can easily come back to that. Go, go, go. I suppose I should really update the loading screen flavor text as well. Yeah, I'll do that as well. Okay, last couple of things to do. It's just the on-screen display. Okay, got a quick save there. Objects, game, GUI. Confirm portal does not equal no one. We can do if confirm portal dot object index equals object exit portal exit. Or if it equals portal entrance, do this one instead. That one says, are you sure you want to advance to the next level? And we're going to say, are you sure you want to return to the previous level? Boom. Well, there's a bit more to it than that, is there? Are you sure you want to return to the previous level? Are you sure you want to return to the previous level? Are you sure you want to return to the previous level? Okay, and we do that. Oh, do that for a entrance portal. We do the other one for the exit portal, and what was the other thing? Some other display related thing. What is it? I knew I should have written it down. I was like, I should write that down. Oh my god. Portals. Display the prompt. The prompt. Maybe if I play it again. What is it? Man. We got the on-screen prompt. And there's something else, right? Oh, we still don't make them appear at the right place. Ah, yeah. That's not what it was, but we don't make them appear at the right place. Oh, the loading screen. Just remembered right then. I'm gonna write it down. Make... What the fuck? Make humans appear at the right place. And update loading screen text. Right, because we don't want them to just appear in camp unless it's the start of a new game. So we had decided that we need to do something with the reposition function, relocate function with object human. We just pick a spawn kind of like a spawn location to relocate them to around camp. But we only want to do this if new game equals true. Okay, so only if it's a new game do we put them around camp, else we do okay, that just puts them at the foot of the stairs of the entrance portal. And we've got to see if that actually works. And then I've just got to update the loading screen, and I'm done. I'm going to be able to read the loading screen unless you're playing the game on a literal toaster. But somebody can read it somewhere. It should say something funny. What? Unable to find instance for object. Right. Okay. You know, they're not gonna like walk down the stairs all fancy and stuff. We could probably do that, but you know, that's kind of polish. Do we really want to spend time on that? Yes. Ultimately, I think we do, but okay, let's go to the next level. Okay. Portals are not open by default anymore. Man, what a great day. What a great day this has been. Great couple of days, to be honest with you. I think in a way, it not only is it a really cool feature, we need to center the camera up on the frickin' thing now. They are all over there. And they set off gradually as they decide to wander. So that's good, because I was worried they would all just stay in a big stack or something. We need the camera to be centered up on them. I didn't really think about that. I think we actually set the camera position in the loader, don't we? Interesting. So it's going to be like if new game global new game equals true. Else. And then we want to do that same thing basically. What is this? This is not what I'm looking for, is it? Well, if everything's the same except... Yeah, why... Seems like an odd way to do it, if there's only one part of this that differs. Oh well, we're doing it like this now. The fuck? Okay, so we should set the camera to be centered on the humans when they go through the portal. It just makes so much more sense. It's like it feels like there's continuity, you know, between the levels. It's like they go in a portal and they come out of a portal, and you can go back and forth. Hell yeah, dude. Man, it feels good. It's you know, I feel like I've cracked the code, you know. It's like I just like figured out what I want to do and I'm doing it. You know, you compare it to like how miserable you are when you're just doing some bullshit you don't even care about. Jimmy McGinger. Holy shit, dude. Thank you so much for the raid. How's it going? Hope you had a great stream. What have you been on with? Has it been game dev today? I'm assuming so, because you're raiding a fellow developer. Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm Flames. Welcome on in. Making a GodSIM game in GameMaker Studio 2. Worst decision ever. No, not really. I'm enjoying it. Having a blast, really. I was just saying, actually, I feel like I've cracked the code, you know? I love doing this every day. It's great. Refactor hell, clawing your way out one stream at a time. Love to hear it. Good on you. Yeah, I've been doing a lot of optimization and refactoring recently, and I think we're just about getting to the point where I've sort of cleaned up all the bugs that I created along the way, and it's definitely been worth it. I've been adding a really cool new feature today where you can return to previous levels, and it's a really great change. I like it a lot. I'm glad you like it. Yeah, I managed to get that from ChatGPT. It's a good placeholder. It gives the idea. I'm going to be hopefully getting one done professionally eventually, but it might just be the same as the Steam capsule art in the end. I don't know, to save kind of, we could possibly reuse that in-game as well. I don't know. We'll see. But you were never able to return to previous levels, and so this is pretty huge. It just totally changes up the feel. Like if you can return to a place, it feels much more like a real place. It was all very ethereal before. Every time you went to a new level, it was procedurally generated, and it only existed for as long as you inhabited it. But now it's like I could go all the way to the end of the game and all the way back to the beginning of the game. Every time I enter a level for the first time, it's procedurally generated. But if I've been there once before, it's like stored, so you can go back. You can go back to those existing levels. Plus, we can probably repurpose this for the good ending. The plan is that the good ending, you basically go to heaven. And I was thinking I should give you a miracle called Rapture that allows you to return to heaven at any time. And in heaven, there's a bunch of portals, and you can actually travel back to any level of your choosing. So you can essentially freely reincarnate and then rapture back to heaven whenever you want. And that'll be like... that'll be like... the rewards. That'll be like the reward for getting the good ending, is that you have the ability to go to any level you want and return back to heaven at any time you want. The bad ending is literally just going to be eternal damnation. I'm pretty sure I'm set on that now. You just go to hell and there's no way out, and you could try and survive there as long as you want, but it's not going to happen. And I really like the contrast as well. One is like you're in such a liberated state, and the other one is like you can't do shit. You're fucked, basically. And it's all based on the conservation meter, which is this bar at the top. And so you lose conservation score whenever you chop down trees or kill animals, and if you plant more trees, or eventually I guess I'll have some miracles that can summon herds of animals and stuff. It goes back up again. And if you drop below, it's not if you drop below 50% at any point, it's if you beat the last level with the meter below 50%, then you get the bad ending. So it's kind of an interesting thing because, like, the game was never about killing everything. It's not about killing stuff. It's about survival, really, and just only taking what you need. But now there's that additional thing. Like, if you got some really annoying wolf den that's like, these pesky wolves are always getting on your nerves, you don't want to kill them because your score is going to go down. So you have to find other ways, but there will be more and more miracles as I continue implementing them, like a pacify miracle and a fear miracle, different non-violent ways of dealing with the creatures so that you can live in harmony with nature. That's sort of the plan. I've been having all kinds of internet issues today. My internet's gone down twice. It's been a bit of a pain. Hopefully it's good now. Okay, we got it. We can open the portal. Yeah, this took like 2 days, and man, I love it. It works fully with save loading and everything. It's awesome. The last thing I have to do is update the... One other thing is that, like, because we've already procedurally generated the level, if you return to a level that we've already created, it loads like that. I mean, it's insane, especially if I compile with YYC. The loading times are all so much faster. But yeah, that's another great thing about it. You can just whiz about. And I was also thinking, like, there's probably players who just love exploration or whatever, right? So I've fucked myself again because I didn't make any guards, and now everyone's got to try and wander over here, and there's wolves everywhere, and we're all going to get eaten. So don't go to the next level unprepared. But it's all working beautifully. The one thing I still haven't checked, but don't worry, I have a save. I'll just do it right now, I guess. Or update the loading screen. Or should I update the loading screen first, because we're going to see it? Maybe. We just have a little bit of flavor text on the loading screen. Loader. And then that's the normal loading, and then this is the loading into a level that already exists. And what are we doing? We are recreating the Earth or something. We are what would you call this one? I don't know. Isn't it supposed to be the next one on, though? Creating the Earth is what we do in the fall-off map stage. Yeah. It's like you gotta set the message for the next thing in the current thing, because it's like essentially it's just freezing whilst it does a ton of stuff. So the next thing is that we can still say recreating the Earth, and then this would be like not adding the fish, but like putting everything back where it was. I don't know. And then there's the weather and lighting stuff, which is going to happen almost instantly, so it doesn't make sense for this to take up 23% of the loading bar, but hey. Turning the weather back on, I don't know. And we got rejoicing and loaded finally. You don't really see that. Sometimes you'll get to see a glimpse of rejoicing. Okay, so if I load that save that I made before and return to the previous level, the prompt should be different as well. It shouldn't say, "Are you sure you want to proceed to the next level," or whatever it said. It should say, "Are you sure you want to return to the previous level?" Where's the... Okay, it's down there. We're going to want some guards. There are some wolves down there. And then we activate this. It's going to say, "Are you sure you want to return to the previous level?" Yes. Yeah, the game's pretty jank if you run it in 8x speed. Honestly, ultimately the time controls might just have to go away, because for performance reasons we had to like put kind of like a lot of, we had to like slow things down a lot, do less each step, and when we're running the game at 8x speed it just can't really update stuff fast enough. But here we go, we're going through the return portal. I like calling them return portals, but in code they're called entrance portals. But hey, the particles did appear to be at the wrong depth, didn't they? And okay, my camera did not appear in the right location, and that is because, this is interesting. Everybody drowned, presumably in the top left corner of the map or something. Is what, okay, so it's not working very well right now, because There is no there is no entrance portal in this map. So yeah, maybe we do want to change it up. Okay. Scripts, game, relocate. Let me just grab this one out of here. Stick it down there for a second. Delete the entire else. Get rid of that. Move this. So we're going to do if new game equals true. Should I put that inside of the comment? New game equals true. Then we know we want it. But we could also say if new game equals, well, we don't even need to check new game is true. All we need to check is whether this instance exists or not. If the entrance portal doesn't exist, then we have to move the humans to camp. Else, we move them to the entrance portal. Boom. There we go. Cool. So, hopefully, we're not going to drown all the humans in the ocean this time. They would have just been at position 0, 0, I think, is where they're, like, stored at. When they go in the portal, the instances get deactivated and probably moved to position 0, 0, something like that. Okay, let's go. Okay, let's go. Sector clear. Oh my god. Okay, we're going through the portal. Just hold back some guards because I see some wolves roaming around here. Jesus Christ. Here we go. Positioning still seems to be slightly off, doesn't it? And we went back to camp because this map has no entrance portal, whereas normally they would be put at the foot of the stairs to the entrance portal. Does that make sense, though? If you're going back, you should be at the exit portal, not the entrance portal. If you're going forwards, you should be at the entrance portal. How do we know which direction you're going, whether you're going forwards or back? That's a good question. How can we tell? How can we tell? Also, the pathing stuff, cells melee. I mean, it's literally the same if statement. I don't know why that's messed up. Target X, cell width. Oh, because it's based on the center. Oh. Oh. What? Is it center? Huh. Based on the center position. Okay. Didn't know that. All right. What the fuck is it supposed to be? What is the center? I'm gonna have to figure this out. Right. Constructs. Portal. Enable the grid. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the center is there. I'm doing what? X plus 1? Y minus 1? Doesn't make any sense. Based on the mask? Yeah, but the mask is the same width as this thing. No, I'm doing target.x. No, I'm just doing center x, center y equals. Okay, now I get it. Target.x plus this target. That's exactly as I thought. Okay, why doesn't it work then? Do they have different? No, they can't have. Do they have different origins? Portal. No, they have exactly the same origin point. Okay. What about mask? What if the mask is the issue? How do we know if it has a mask? Constructs, entrance portal, collision mask, portal hitbox. It does have a mask. Just the same as the other one. I don't know what the hell's going on. Beats me, man. Okay, what was I actually supposed to be doing? Oh, we need to put them at the correct portal depending on which direction you're going. If you're going into the next level, we want you to be at... Okay, how can we know this? Like, I don't want to... Ideally, I don't want to add something to figure this out. I want to be able to look at all of the existing information and use that to determine whether we're going forwards or backwards. Well, previous level hasn't been updated yet, has it? Previous level gets updated when you leave. So... And if we're going to previous level, we know we're going backwards. Oh, we could be onto something here. If we like room equals global dot previous level. Let me just confirm this. Because if we go through an entrance portal, step event, we do not update previous level. But if I go through an exit portal, I set previous level to the current level before going through, so we know where we came from. Okay. And so I do start out with no previous level though. Which would be the same as not equaling the current level, I suppose. So if room equals previous level, we know we're going backwards, right? Is that how this works? Yes. Yes, because this function is run when we're in the room that we were going to. We're in it. The previous level doesn't get updated until we go through another portal. So if we're in the previous level, we know if the room we're in equals to previous level, we know that we've gone back. Else, we must be going forwards. So let's try it out. I'm not 100%, but I think that might work. I'm gonna get something to drink. God damn. All right, we're almost there. This is literally the last thing that I need to do. I'll probably find something else, but I'm gonna stop regardless after I do this. I've been going about 10 hours today. Doesn't help that I made it so you have to unlock the portals again. Before I just had them activated by default so I could save some time whilst testing. There it is. Man. Don't know what happened to my arm today. Just like started hurting out of nowhere. Oh, is the camera going to be... we didn't do the camera. The camera's still going to be centered up on the wrong portal half the time. Right. Okay. Well, let's just make sure the humans go to the right portal at least. So we should appear at the entrance portal because we're going through the exit portal. Where is everybody? Are they all drowning in the ocean again? Yeah. Yeah, they are. What? Okay, well, the entrance portal did exist, and then room equals previous level. Wait a minute, am I supposed to be saying equal? No. It's the other way around, isn't it? If room does not equal... If room does not equal previous level, we should be at the entrance. However, if we're going backwards and room does equal previous level, we should be at the exit. We should have still been at one of them, right? So I go to the next level. It sets, when I leave, it sets previous level to beginner island. I arrive in the temperate forest. We run this. We see that the portal entrance does exist in this level. And then we say room does not equal previous level, which is correct. So we should arrive at the entrance. If room did equal previous level, we know we've gone backwards, and so we should arrive at the exit. It seems to be right to me. But we didn't get either of them, which is not a good sign. Not quite sure why. Let's just try this. Hey. Okay, are we going to be able to get to camp without dying? Where is camp? Oh, no chance. We're all dead. We're doomed. But I need to get back to the previous level. I have a save. I guess I'll use my save. I'll load the save. I'm hoping... Yeah, I mean... I don't think anything would have changed about the save load system, right? My old save should be perfectly fine to test this with still. Yes, I would like to return to the previous level, and I hope I show up at the correct portal when I do. We should be at the exit portal. No, we're in camp. Fuck. Okay, yeah, because... Okay, I did think about that. I didn't fully think it through, though. We should only do this if new game is true. If new game is true, we put you at camp. Else, if you're going to the next level, we put you at the portal. That didn't make any sense. If you're going to the next level, we put you at the entrance. If you're returning to the previous level, we put you at the exit. That should be completely fine, as far as I can tell. This time I'm going to make guards as well, so we can actually get to camp. It's the pilgrimage is really cool. Actually, I you know, like going back over 2 years, I had this idea, and at the time I just couldn't justify it. I was like, you know what? Let's just get it to where they can get to the next level, and I'll just spawn them in camp. It would be really cool if they emerged from a portal and had to, you know, traverse the wilderness to reach their new camp. But, you know, I always say simplest implementation first. I was like, let's just get it working. And then there was like 2 years of development where I was like, you know, there's more important things to be doing than adding fancy portals to the game. But we finally got here. It's crazy to be this, like, deep into development that I can justify doing stuff that would have just been completely off the table for a long time. Make a save there as well, that'd be smart. Let's get these motherfucking portal stones unlocked. Keep getting these annoying Twitch errors. I want it so that if Twitch mode is disabled, like, I mean, eventually you shouldn't see any errors like that. Of course. Basically, I don't want those errors anymore. It's telling me that I'm not authenticated with Twitch. I don't really care about because I have Twitch mode disabled. Here we go. Here we go. So we can just turn around and go straight back through the same portal. I think we save and load previous level, so that's going to work even after saving and loading. I'll check. So we're here. We spawned right on top of a bear, but thankfully we had guards, so we scared it off. Our camp is all the way down here, so we have to like migrate down to camp unless I turn everybody around and go back to the previous level. And hopefully appear at the correct... The fuck does this bear want? Hopefully appear at the correct portal. Nope. Well, actually, yes. Remember I was saying how we didn't do the camera? Oh, no, everybody's drowning in the ocean again, aren't they? What the fuck is this? Okay, so it still doesn't put you back to the exit portal. Room does not equal previous level. Yeah, previous level should be Beginner Island, and we're back in Beginner Island. Instance doesn't... Oh. Fuck's sake. Alright, now it'll work. We're good now. I don't know, what was going on with those particles? Just like a random bunch of particles over there. I do particle... Oh! Exactly. Exactly. There's a new particle system in town. And we need to clean it up. What the fuck even is this shit? We disable all the particle emitters. And we clean up the particle systems. Do I really need to disable the emitters? We've got 27 through 34 now in particle system 8. Why does this say 5 and this says 7? That's supposed to be 7. And then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 new particle emitters. Particle system 8. Yeah, particles are a pain in the ass. I mean, just because it's just like a lot. It's just a lot, you know. And then you gotta like clear them and disable the emitters and 25, 26, 27. I am literally about to starve to death here, dude. I just keep finding more stuff to do. 30, 30, 31, 31, 32, 33. And 34. And then clear particle system 8, which is probably all we actually need to do. I don't know. Do we actually need to do anything with the emitters? I don't know. I'm going to say probably not. Probably not. Is that it? Are we done? Did we finally make it? Was there something else I was supposed to do? Stop the humans from drowning? Are the humans still drowning? No, I fixed that. The camera. The camera. The camera. Which is actually done in the loader. Right. Right, and we basically need the same logic as when we reposition the humans to reposition the camera. We might as well just grab this. Did I do both of them? Did I like half implement it before? Probably. Because I have a feeling I did one of these. No, yeah, we have something here, but we're gonna be. So in the default case of a new game, we put the camera on camp. Else we put the camera on whichever portal it's supposed to be at. Whether that be a portal entrance or a portal exit. Boom. And then we need to do that in both of these potential loading scenarios. Like so. So the camera should be in the right place, the human should be in the right place, and I should be able to go get something to eat. I sure hope so. I'm freaking hungry. Gonna get this thing built and released, because this is a nice build. Get it backed up to the repository so I don't lose everything if my computer explodes. And yeah, call it a day. What a day it's been. What a couple of days, actually. It's been a really great couple of days. Where's the final portal stone? Seriously. Oh. Is that sweet, me guys? Let's go. Right, here we are at the entrance portal. What if we go back to the previous level? Hey, finally! And we can just, and the loading times are crazy fast because the levels have already been generated. You just go back and forth between them. Oh my god, that is a thing of beauty. Let's see if we can make it to our new camp. I love the pilgrimage. Honestly, it's so cool. We have to like get from the portal to the new camp. You know, you can help, you can like pick them up and carry them over there. But I'm just gonna watch them. Or maybe I might need to help some of these children. They, you know, the children move faster. They're always running. Well, they're not really, actually. Their run speed is even faster than this. They just move faster than the adults. Oh, shit. Okay. Oh my god, look at this. It's like a bajillion wolves down here. We're definitely gonna lose a guard. Healer just, we lost a couple of guards there. So this is a cool thing, like you've got to successfully make the pilgrimage to the camp. That's really cool. You know, if we had like, I don't know, maybe some hunters as well, we could have possibly made it, but that is really fucking cool. I love that. And I just love that it's fully compatible with save loading and everything. Oh man, this is great. What's going on with the hell? Okay, the worshippers are bugged out. What's going on with the worshippers? Oh my god. Yeah, we are saving previous level, that's fine. The worshippers here, what's going on? Load states is my first thought. Load states. Load human states. No, because that's just based on what state you're in. So the worshippers were like somehow worshipping at the obelisk from all the way over where they were. Kind of implies like, I don't know what that implies really. The path position didn't get reset, but the path position always gets reset. Relocate. The last thing we do in relocate is return them to idle. That is crazy, dude. What is going on? I mean, just returning to idle is enough to reset your path position to 0. Okay, and then I have no idea. That's crazy. Like, you know, they started working again when I picked them up and moved them. What the hell is going on? I don't want the camera. I don't want the camera. Stasis. So I notice I don't like reset the path position in here or anything. But why would I need to if we're just returning them to idle? Who knows? But maybe we could try. Don't know what else to do. Very strange bug. If this doesn't fix it, I'm gonna have to go. I'm too hungry to continue. Man, that sucks. I can't really. I mean, I could release this build, I guess. It was kind of bugged. What a strange bug. It was just the worshippers as well. What a strange bug. Okay. Well, oh, still bugged. Now they are worshipping remotely. Alright, gonna have to fix that tomorrow. I have no idea what's going on there. That is weird as hell. Alright, let's see if there's somebody to raid. We're gonna raid Arcus. I don't see anybody doing any GameMaker. So Arcus it is. Thank you for joining me. I will be back tomorrow to hopefully do a dance. Hey, Nocturne. I'm sure I'll be dancing here sometime soon. Probably do need a day off at some point. I'll be back tomorrow to do a little bit more game dev, hopefully get this bug resolved. And yeah, if my shoulder is feeling better, I'll also lift some weights, but we'll see.